Man, Made Fresh, 96.7 The Beat, Terry J and Jazzy T. We got a special guest in the studio with us. What's up, Miss Alessia Cara? How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm great, man. You've been to Atlanta quite a few times.
Yeah, I have.
What's your favorite thing about being in Atlanta?
Man, I don't know. I know one weird thing about being in Atlanta. I don't know why that's the first thing that came up. I do love the food here. That's the good thing.
Okay.
And the weird thing about it is that like they're like the body of water. There's no like actual body of water. So
That's
it's
the
all,
only thing we're missing.
yeah, it's so weird. It's just like I need like there's no. I look to the sides and there's no like body of water.
Yeah.
We do
it
have
drives-
Lake Lanier.
Ooh, but
Yeah, but it's like not.
far.
You know what I mean? There's no like central. It's just like a circle.
yeah, and you don't want to go to Lake Lanier. People turn up missing in that lake.
Really?
So yeah,
I'm
every
not going
year.
there.
I don't know why people still swim in it, but at least one or two people just
Don't make
vanish.
it.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I'll be right over here. But I do love the food. The food is great here.
What do you eat when you're in Atlanta?
Everything. What did I eat the last time I was here? Do you remember? Do we have like? Remember I had.
What
a
we
big
had,
dinner.
B? Okay.
I can't remember.
Did you
what
have some
I ate. Was
wings?
it- I think I did, or I had.
We're
I think
infamous
it was
for our chicken
barbecue.
wings.
Yeah,
We're
maybe I
infamous for our
did.
chicken
If
I
you
know I
haven't
had
had
either
wings in
ribs or
Atlanta, you're not
wings.
doing it right.
If you haven't
Really?
had your wings
Yeah,
yet,
you gotta have some
I
wings.
feel like
haven't
I
had
did. I know
Atlanta
it was.
food.
I love eating meat
You're
when
not-
I'm here, but I don't remember.
Okay, cool. I was about to say, are you vegetarian? Because I hate to be
No.
talking about wings and you're like, you're killing the plant. Like, you should be eating plants, not animals.
I know. Look, I mean, in LA, that's how it is everywhere. It's like everyone's.
Do you feel judged?
everybody's vegan.
I do. I feel like I can't eat a burger without people like looking
my
at me.
gosh,
Is that
You know that
vegetarian?
cow has feelings, right? You're like,
Yeah.
excuse me. Calm
It's
down.
already,
It's done. I might as well help it out.
Exactly. You don't let it die in vain. You gotta
Right.
let it die for a cause.
So, your first single, I want to say your first hit single here, which
Which
really
was the first song, actually,
yes,
yeah.
and it blew up really big, and it did pop numbers. It did hip. It was even playing on hip hop. Like,
was a
so
good song.
so now
you.
you're growing up. You've grown up, and what's for you? Like, what's happening right now? What's going on with you?
Well, for the last 3 years, I haven't put out an album in 3 years, so
Right.
I've been like touring and writing the album, which is pretty much done now. It'll be out in November, which is terrifying because I haven't put out a new album in so long. But I'm excited. I'm just kind of like, it feels like the work or like it just hasn't stopped since I released here, and then my whole life changed, and then since then I've just been traveling and like just go.
So what advice would you give your younger self as an artist that if you could go back and like, hey,
Like,
give
girl, you
yourself-
should not
girl,
be
you
doing
should
this,
not
or you
have
should
did
definitely do
or
this.
maybe you should have did this. What
Yeah.
maybe is some advice you would have given yourself?
I think I'm realizing now how important it is to take care of yourself, because when you do this kind of job and it's so constant, you get lost in it sometimes and you forget to do like the smallest things, like eat or like sleep at the right time. And as small as those things seem, like they catch up to you if you're doing it for like 3 years straight. So I would say just like it's okay to say no, take a second, just think of yourself first instead of like always working so much.
It's looking at the climate of how things are happening here in the U.S. It's like, and going back to the being like you in the industry right now. What would your advice be to young ladies who are coming up trying to get into the industry? And what are some things that they should look out for, and things that you yourself stand up for, and you feel like, hey, I should speak out on this?
Well, I mean, it's obviously extremely hard to be young, not only a woman in the industry, but a young woman in the industry, because I think the industry alone is a world where everyone tries to tell you that you shouldn't be yourself, and they try to manufacture you and all this stuff. But being a young woman on top of that, it's so hard to like assert yourself, unfortunately. And I feel like we constantly have to prove ourselves time and time again and put our foot down and say no. But I think it's so important as women, or if anyone's an aspiring artist out there who is a female or who's young or anything like that, I'd say just always remember who you were when you went into it and who you wanted to be. And despite anyone's opinions, because there's always going to be opinions and a lot of cooks in the kitchen, as they say, but just remember who you are, and it's totally fine to say no. You're not a diva. You're not a B word. I don't know if I could say that on the radio.
Go for it, girl. Go for it.
Please.
I don't
You,
think-
you grown. What, you're 22 now?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can say it on the
Grown, girl.
radio.
It's all right. I got bleep buttons.
Okay,
bleep buttons.
So you're not a bitch. You're not
Okay.
a diva. You are a strong woman who has something to say and something to do, and that's not up to anyone else. That's up to you. So, yeah.
So it's been 3 years since you put out music, and like, why 3? Why is it taking so long, and why now?
I know. Well, I mean, I guess I didn't really do that on purpose. I think I was just touring so much. I did like 5 tours in the last year and a half. which was like a lot. So I didn't have time to really sit down and write anything. I didn't even know what I wanted to write about because I didn't even know what I was feeling. So then it wasn't until I like just finished tour or like was near the end of the last tour that I went on that I started like writing again and like taking time for myself to figure out what I wanted to do. And then I guess why now? Just because I finished it now and it just came out at this time.
Are you single? Because it is cuffing season and your album happened to be releasing in this wonderful season. So are you single?
I am single, which is so sad because the holidays are not, I mean, like you said, it's cuffing season. You're supposed to, it's like cuddle time.
Well, take your time, girl. Take your time.
I know. I definitely am. Trust me.
All right, so you got a new single that's going to be releasing when? Friday?
This Friday?
This Friday.
This Friday, yeah.
Yes. Today's Wednesday, so, you know, yes, it is. Right around the corner.
Like really
I forget my days.
Me too.
Tell us the song and what's it about, if you can, and what was your thought process going into making this song?
Yeah, so it's called Trust My Lonely, and to me, it's about trusting yourself without relying on anybody else. And I think it's just like natural human instinct to sometimes hold on to things that are bad for us, whether it's a relationship or a friendship even, or in my case it was just like insecurities and feelings that weren't really good for me, and just deciding to let them go and realizing that you're okay without them. And like people think that lonely is a bad thing, but I think lonely can be good for you sometimes.
So it's going to be played a lot during cuffing season.
Yeah, there you go. That's why I'm putting it out now. It's really for me, actually.
Oh,
to
my
remind
goodness.
myself.
That's funny. Well, we have a deck of cards. So depending on the topic, we might get through one or two topics. Might be one. I'm going to have Jazzy scan the topic first, see if it's somewhat appropriate, and then we'll go with it.
Okay.
Or no, I'm going to have her pick them.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
there you go.
I'll read them first before
Yes,
I
There you go.
First.
If you put the card down, we know what's up.
Okay, this one's not bad.
Okay.
This one's about marriage. I'm not married, nor have I ever been married, but it says, ladies, do you think a man should stop going to clubs after marriage?
Ooh. If you were married, what would that answer be?
I'd say, yeah, you could go, but take me with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him go without me.
So no bros night out at the club.
Well, I mean, you could have. I just like, why would you go? You know what I mean? Like, you could.
We could go to the club together.
Yeah,
like, we're married
where
now.
are we
You
going?
belong to me. I belong to you. You know.
So no ladies night. What about ladies night out at the club? Is that also a thing that?
I wouldn't go to the club if I don't. I mean,
I'm out.
yeah, right.
I'm out here.
Wait, so you're out?
No, I wouldn't go.
She can't go out.
I mean, like, because it's like, why would you need to go to a club? You could, like, if you want to go
You
for
can
the
hang with me
music,
on
you
the
could go
couch
to
and
like
we
your
can,
friend's house and listen to music. Or if you want to see your friends, you don't have to go to the club. Go to like a restaurant.
Yeah, you
But
guys
when
sip
you're
coffee.
married, I feel like you can get tired of each other quick though.
True.
So you may need a break, but you're saying your
True.
break doesn't need to be at the club.
Yeah, it could be like somewhere
the
else.
zoo.
Because you know what people go to the club for.
That was a good one.
You know?
We'll give her another card. We'll give her
another one more card.
We'll give her one more card.
That was
'Cause
safe.
that was very
safe.
safe. She was
I didn't really have
she's
to answer
"Whew,
that one, yeah."
I don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Is the good guy, quote unquote, considered weak by today's women?
Wow.
Whoa.
That's a
Our cards are on it today.
right.
dang.
I think absolutely not. I'm a sucker for a good guy. I really am, and I know that might sound like a lie, but I love.
Yeah, because I
just
feel like I
love
was about
good
to
guys
be like, for real, because I feel like good guys always get skipped over. Like most women say, I want the good guy.
No, I love.
And they
I
see,
really,
scoop.
No, I'm attracted to like nerds. I love like just like awkward. I like when they're awkward. I think it's cute. If a guy's too suave, I'm like, nope.
Last night I'm sitting on the couch with my girlfriend. I'm literally watching YouTube videos of like comic book characters, and I'm thinking to myself, why is she next to me? Is this not weird?
No, I think a lot of girls find it endearing. What do you think?
Well, I have a mixture of good guys and me liking bad guys. The good guys I tend to run over. So it never really works. But the bad guys seem to stick around more. I don't know why. It's so weird.
Maybe it's your personality. Maybe you just tend to intimidate the good guys.
This is
maybe
true.
you're strong.
This is true. I like that.
Yeah.
Look at you guys over there vibing. I'm just going to shake my head at you. Whatever. Well, again, much blessing, many blessings to you and success to your career. I can't wait to hear the new music that's coming out. And yes, again,
We'll
Friday.
be seeing her again December 14th.
14th, yep.
Jingle Ball.
Yep.
Jingle Ball. Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
cool.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we're not going anywhere. We're going to be here in the ATL,
Yes,
and you're going to be here again.
Can't wait to
So
see you
we
for it.
appreciate it. And hey, anytime you're in the ATL, stop by, say what's up. We here.
Thank you. You guys got to bring me chicken wings.
Oh, we definitely will.
I'm just
Got you.
kidding. You don't have to.
I will, though. Smoke wings is on
Thank
me.
you.
Trust me, I got
Perfect.
you.
Okay, then I'll come for sure. Thank you, guys.